Hello guys, day 88 of Road to 100k in 100 days. Had a meeting planned for today, got cancelled. Didn't even get rescheduled, just got cancelled. Pretty much got cancelled on the Google invite. And then I gave him a call, he didn't answer. Gave him a text saying, hey, when would you like to reschedule? And he hasn't replied. So that's a bit depressing. Actually, I gave him two texts. The first one was an assumptive reschedule, which was, hey, sorry we missed today. I got a bit of time tomorrow morning if you're keen. He didn't reply to that. I said, would you like to reschedule? He hasn't replied to that either. So that's a bit of a write-off unless he replies to it late tonight, which I'm gonna have to say probably yeah. Honestly, let's do the call, but I'm gonna unreluctantly say I don't wanna have a call tomorrow morning when he hasn't replied to me. Now I don't even know what time it is, to be honest, but it's late. Anyway, it doesn't matter because today, a lot of the time yesterday as well, but today I essentially dedicated the whole day, the entire day, to hiring. As you guys know, I don't have any full-time employees or part-time employees working for me now. It's just me. One-man band is me. Marketing, content creation, advertising, discovery phone call, sales presentation, sales call, fulfillment, preventing churn. That's all me. And I think I mentioned this to you guys yesterday. But I'm going to mention it again because this is a daily series, and I'm documenting to you what I'm doing every day. I have spent a lot of time doing outreach for my clients. Just so you know, the USP that we provide, the unique selling point that we provide at the company I work at, which is, I call it a company I work at, it's just myself, I'm a freelancer pretty much. We get leads for residential contractors through meta advertising, Facebook and Instagram advertising. And we qualify the leads before we send them to the residential contractors. So let's say we get them 50 leads in a month. All 50 of these leads from the meta ads aren't going to be $100,000 quotes, of course. Many of them are tire kickers. Our unique selling point is that, look, a lot of these other agencies will just send you leads and say, hey, have fun, good luck. We have an in-house team that calls them for you, qualifies them, and then books them in to have a conversation with you. So A, you already know the information about them you need to know, and probably how much you're going to quote them approximately on what sort of project. And B, you save the time, you save your own personal time. You don't have to be calling these leads all yourself and wasting your own time. And so you only deal with good quality prospects that you can actually go out and give a quote to. You already know, you're already on a pedestal, all that good stuff. We say that our in-house team does it. When I say in-house team, you guessed it, that means me. So that was taking up a lot of my time. And it was good at first because I was speaking to a lot of homeowners and I get to know, common objections for what. I wouldn't even say objections, but they are technically objections. Common reasons why someone wouldn't want to speak with a builder even though they filled out their ad for getting a deck or getting a pergola installed or getting a new driveway or getting the interior and exterior of their home painted or getting a new kitchen or getting a new bathroom or getting a heat pump installation. Whatever service it is, right? It really is irrelevant. But I've been on a lot of those phone calls through the years. And I want to rewind for a second. I have actually tried to hire employees in the past. I hired 2 people off Upwork, one Filipina lady, one Nigerian dude, and I wanted them to do cold emails for me. This is when I was doing cold email outreach ages ago, over a year ago, probably a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years. I don't even know. A long time ago. And one of them I paid like $4 an hour. The other one I paid like $11 an hour. The Filipina girl was really smart and good. And I almost felt bad for her because she came into what I was doing. And I told her essentially nothing about the business because I was too paranoid that people were going to steal my business idea. Looking back, I don't know what I was thinking. It was pretty pretty wimpy thinking, seriously. I didn't try to hide it from her, but I just didn't, I didn't think it was relevant for me to explain the ins and outs of the business and how it works and what her role is in regards to the business and why it's so important to me and our clients. But instead, I just said, send this type of email and that type of email and then that type of email. And if they do this, then send that type of email. Have fun. I pretty much had no daily reporting, had no KPIs in place, had no contact with these people pretty much. I said, go have fun. And I give them a WhatsApp message once a week, just saying hi, pretty much. And as you can imagine, it didn't go great for either of them. The guy who I hired, the Nigerian dude, I don't think he cared. He was just taking his money and going, probably more than he's ever made in his whole life, so it wasn't too mad. But the Filipina girl, I kind of got the feeling that she knew that I was messing up, but she just didn't know how to help, which is fine. She's that's not her job. It's my job. So I fired them. Well, I had to stop paying them because I was running out of money. Fast forward to now, I'm doing a bit better in business. I'm on this 100-day challenge, estate 88. I've got a good bit of money saved up and ready to invest. And so what I've been doing today is getting 2 roles potentially, sorted. One is an appointment setter for my personal clients coming on board, which is qualifying them to have a conversation with me. So I'd be, if an appointment is getting booked for this team member, the appointments come into me and then I'll sell them the service of what I do. The second one is pretty much what I was just explaining about talking to homeowners. As opposed to me calling homeowners after a client has become a client and we are running ads for them and, they've paid us to run the ads and do a marketing strategy and make sure everything's on point with their social media. When leads inevitably start coming in from those ads that we're running for our clients, another one of our team members is going to call up on behalf of our client and say, hey, you've reached out to LT Builders. I'm pretty much, what I'm getting at is I'm the receptionist. Tell me about your house. Tell me about your apartment. Tell me about why you need a new deck for. Tell me why you need a interior paint job. Tell me why you need a heat pump installation. Tell me why you need a new driveway. Tell me why you need your lawns mowed. Whatever it is. So there's 2 roles. Looking to hire 2 people for 2 roles. And again, I'm going to Upwork, but I'm doing it the right way this time. And long story short, what I've been doing is, a lot of SOPs, a lot of systems, a lot of kind of daily metric planning, a lot of, learning how to make a handbook and stuff. Because it's one thing to sell to your customers, right? You can kind of just blurt information out at them and they can appreciate, all right, this guy knows what he's talking about. He knows social media. I think he can help my business. Let's go ahead. Let's pay the man. That's one side. But with your customers, it's a totally different type of sell. I suppose you're not selling them, but in a way you are. I'm selling my customer on, you are valuable to this company. I need you to succeed. And the better you do, the more you'll get rewarded in return. That's where I'm going with hiring team members. And also, it's just a brilliant skill in terms of entrepreneurship. Leadership, team management, time management, people management. It's a phenomenal skill. It's no coincidence that all these entrepreneurs that have, you'll never see an entrepreneur that works for themselves that has 100,000, 500,000, $1 million a month in cash flow, because you need a team to scale. And like I said, I've already tried the team route before, and I messed up drastically. So this is me trying again. And I never really needed to try again up until right now because I'm getting too busy. And I don't want to waste my valuable time, which I could be spent doing sales calls and making way more money, on calling homeowners on behalf of my clients, essentially being a receptionist. That's where my head's at. So let me focus on my sales calls. Let me focus on paid ads for my company. Let me focus on making sure my clients get a great result in terms of the advertising. And let all the admin tasks be handled by someone else. let me get my time back, let me just pay you this. In return, I'm hoping that for myself, we'll generate this, and for my clients, they'll generate this, which means I'll be happier, they'll be happier, everyone will be happier. Commissions can get paid out, bonuses can get paid out. This is how a team works, at least from what I'm understanding. So again, all I've done today is write SOPs, systems, handbooks, kind of onboarding processes, writing up the job applications right now, getting those on Upwork. And that's about that. That is about that, to be honest with you. Again, Thursday evening right now. Tomorrow's Friday, so I'm going to put in a big shift tomorrow on Friday. I won't do any outreach of any sort. I'll probably wake up, update the CRM for my clients, make a few phone calls, and my goal is in less than 10 days, or 10 days from tomorrow, get my ads live consistently, because like I told you guys, the only reason I turned off my ads is because I couldn't get in touch with that many people in that short of a time, because there's too many people for me, one person. I like to do research before every call, and B, I have clients to attend to. How am I going to dedicate 7 hours in one day of calling leads when I have clients that are getting leads on their ads too that I have to call as well? If I don't make my clients happy, I don't get any more, my chain goes up. My clients will leave. So I was in a sticky situation. Hence why I had to turn the ads off. But I'm excited because I'm going to turn the ads back on. I'm going to hire these full-time employees, going to get them trained up, going to get them good. Hopefully they'll be mini-me's. And my time will be back, hopefully. My management skills will go up. I'll be leading from the front. Hopefully I'll be, I'm the one that's going to be working the hardest still. Leading from the front, being a good example, setting the tone for the company. And I'm really excited for these next 2, 3, 4 weeks. If it goes the way I think it'll go, if it goes the way I've planned that it can go, we can easily be landing 2, 3, 4 deals a week. Easy. And that's the ultimate goal. Helping business owners in Australia and New Zealand get more leads through social media advertising. Only residential contractors. So again, I appreciate you guys watching this video. It is day 88. I wrote to 100k in 100 days. July 3rd. Do me this massive favor and like, comment, subscribe. Take a step back. I want to say thank you guys for 400 subs. I appreciate every single one of you guys. 400 subs, that's a lot of people. Doesn't seem like much on the screen, but when I zoom out and I think about 400 people standing here in front of me, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of hands to shake. It's a lot of eyes to look into. A lot of questions to ask. A lot of different answers. A lot of different perspectives in life. So what I'm getting at is thank you. I know this one was a bit longer, this video, but hopefully you are entertained or educated or found a bit of value. Hopefully stay until the end, but again, that's it from me. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you guys. And enjoy.